Hey there, witches. This is not going to be a normal video or like a normal length video. It was kind of impromptu. I still have some other videos on the docket coming up. And this is not even the one that I was planning to film or post right now at all. But I think that it's important. So hear me out. I want to just talk about the coronavirus, COVID-19, just for a minute. I won't take too much of your time, but I felt like it was really important to reach out and let you all know that I'm here. You know that I'm here for you, and I understand that this whole situation is really stressful and anxious, and for some people it is disastrous, and I just want to let you know that the anxiety that you're feeling in the air, that like palpable tension, is it's tough. It's really heavy. It's heavy out there. Even if you're, happily sequestered, you don't have anybody that you necessarily have to worry about. You're perfectly healthy, and you're lucky enough to be able to work from home. That feeling, that like heaviness and that like dread is out there. I can feel it. I'm sure that some of you can feel it too. I think probably globally everybody can feel it to some extent, and maybe they just don't realize that they can feel it. So I'm planning to put out a video here soon about ways that you can kind of calm your central nervous system, and ways that you can soothe yourself through the panic and the chaos. So please keep an eye out for that. But I just wanted to I guess it's not really getting ahead of it, but I wanted to reach out and let you guys know that I haven't disappeared. And if you need emotional support, it sounds trite, and for most videos I'd honestly say that it's because of the algorithm, but please, please, please leave things that you're struggling with in the comments, and we will support each other. I think that this disaster is gonna give us all the opportunity to be better humans. I think it's gonna, I have to believe that we're gonna take the opportunity to protect each other and lift each other up, and globally, not just, in my country or in your country. I think it's going to be hard, but necessity also breeds invention, and I think that we are going to make it through this together as separate drops in the same ocean. I apologize ahead of time. It's not really ahead of time. I'm not planning on editing this video a whole lot. I'm not going to make it the usual stylized thing that I would normally do, because I want to get this uploaded, and editing takes hours. Again, I will be giving you guys some tips and tricks and things that are tried and tested and true, to help to soothe you through a difficult time. Just try and remember each other. Be kind to yourselves, but also be kind to each other. Remember that even if you're not in immediate danger, there are other people who could be, and the reason that we are separating socially is to try and help protect as many people as we can, and keep the people in mind who are not able to separate to any real degree. People who are essential personnel, medical workers and utility workers, and the military. Keep those people in your heart as well, and understand that they're going to have a job ahead of them. I know that the panic is palpable, and I don't want to tell you not to feel anything that you're feeling. Rather, I think it's important to try and like process this as it happens. Any type of real change can almost require like a grieving process. So if you find yourself reacting in ways you don't really expect, even if you think you're fine, please give yourself room, give yourself a safe space to have your emotions and to heal through them. I kind of lost my train of thought. I apologize. I would normally edit that stuff out. I do want to talk about a couple of things right now that you can do to try and keep yourself steady. Again, it's not about like replacing anything with false positivity. I'm not about that. And I will be making a video soon about the difference between having a high vibration and being like just like forcing yourself to be positive. There's nothing good about like denying yourself your like emotions and like your processing. That's something that we all kind of try to do to some level, and it isn't healthy. And I think especially in a situation like this, I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a therapist, obviously. I think in a situation like this, when there are so many people who are in this state of distress, it's going to be even more important for us to honor where we're at and honor each other and where everyone else is and what they might be going through, even if we can't understand it. I think it's possible to have empathy for each other, even if we can't even if we don't have an equal understanding of each other's situations, or even if we don't agree, we can still support each other without having to take the same side. Humans taking care of each other. That's what we need to do. We've only got, the one planet. We've only got us, and it's just so important to try to have genuine empathy and care for other people. Okay, a couple things that you can do to try and help soothe yourself through this, whatever your situation is, if you have one available, or if you have access to shipping, Amazon or something, or small boutique shops, actually, any small boutique shops that you can find that are still shipping. I don't think shipping is going to shut down. I honestly don't know. Please don't quote me on that, but if you have access to one, keeping a crystal in your pocket can be really, really helpful. I like to call them pocket rocks. You can pick them intuitively if you want, or else some ideas that I have would be potentially a quartz crystal, a rose quartz crystal, or a smoky quartz crystal. Smoky quartz are amazing for absorbing negativity, and quartz crystals I also find really helpful for that. I've also used moonstones for that in the past. I'm going to have some more recommendations for you guys later, but off the top of my head, those are the ones that I would use, those are the ones that I enjoy using, and they're easier to get your hands on than some of the others. I would also suggest, if you can, find the time and give yourself the space to clear your chakras regularly. You can either pull energy from the earth or just from all around you. I actually have a video about how to clear your chakras, and I'm going to put that somewhere. And I'll discuss a different way to do it in my upcoming video. But you can also use my energy meditation to do it as well. So I'll put that video somewhere too, or look below for the videos that I'm mentioning. They'll be in the description box. So clearing your chakras can really, really, really help anything that's stuck in your body. Any type of emotion or energy blockage can really help to like move that through your body and get it processed, which will in turn help your central nervous system and your physical, like your immune system and your physical ability to like heal through anything that you might be going through, whether it's emotional or physical. If you're sick, I'm not saying not to go to the doctor. I'm not saying not to take your medicine, and I'm not saying that this is a like cure-all, but it can be really helpful to give yourself the energetic like space and cleansing that you need to be able to heal. Yeah, to be able to heal. It can help the process move along more smoothly. The other one that I want to mention here, and again, I will go into this with more depth later, is having a mantra, especially if you do have to leave the home, or if you're quarantined in your room and you're all by yourself and separated from your family, or whatever the situation is. Repeating something very, very simple to yourself when you start to feel stressed, when you start to feel the like emotional blockages, can help give you something to focus on, and will also help to move like that energy through your body and help keep you from either exploding or like having like just a pent up like blockage. So just a simple mantra, something that reminds you that you are safe, that you are healthy, and that you are loved. You could even just say that if you want to. I am safe, I am healthy, I am loved. And just repeat it to yourself over and over until, with a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So you don't want to just like repeat it manically to yourself, because that is matching the frequency of the panic. So you don't want to match the frequency of the panic, which is going to be like rushed, like chaos and anxiety. What you want to do is you want to slow yourself down. So you want to take a deep breath in through your nose if you can, as full as you can possibly get your lungs, and then hold it for 3 seconds if you can, and then slowly let it out either through your mouth or through your nose, and then hold for 3 seconds, and then do it again. And while you're doing that, repeat your mantra to yourself in your mind. Okay, I will check back in with y'all soon. I have another video that's already ready, and I did some research for some, but I just really wanted to get in here and talk to you guys, just because of how quickly everything is progressing, and let you know that I'm here and that we're here. We're gonna be a community, okay? We're gonna support each other through all of this. That's why I asked you to leave your love, your troubles, your support in the comments, because I really want to see us all band together and be here for each other. And even if it's just something really simple, like just sharing some love, like we don't have to understand where someone else is coming from to be able to empathize with them and to be able to offer that support, because it might just seem like a comment, you guys. It might not seem like it matters. It might not seem like anybody's going to read it or care, but it does matter. And I can say from experience that when I'm going through something and somebody sees it and cares enough to respond, that is, it can be life-changing. And also, there is a lot of energy and intention that is put into these comments, and I'm not going to get into that right now, but I do think that when we support each other even from afar, social isolation does not mean, social distancing does not mean that we have to be isolated, and it does not mean that we are alone, and it does not mean that we are unsupported. So I'm gonna stop rambling now. This is why I edit my videos, you guys. I love you so much. Take care of yourself and have a blessed and beautiful day.